Hello there, everybody. I think it's time to hit up episode... Not 4, sorry. Well, technically episode 4 of the 3rd episode. By the way, I did manage to clear Worse Than a Curse off camera. I might go back and do that one on camera, just, for completion's sake, make sure everyone sees, but you get the idea of what makes that one difficult. Up next, we have the Inevitability of Rust. Almost sounds like a storybook title. Let's see. In a damp and grimy dungeon, some of your equipment is bound to break eventually. It's lucky you're so good at improvisation. Alright, so, rules. Don't create gadgets after each fight. All equipment is reusable. All equipment breaks after 4 uses. Broken equipment immediately becomes a gadget. Alright. This sounds like an interesting rule set. It's time for another episode of Hijinks with the Inventor. Tell me, Inventor, if you understood everything like you want, would you have realized that entering the dungeons was a bad idea? I mean, she definitely deserves a punch up the brackets, I'll say that much. Alright, so everything has 4 uses and is endlessly reusable. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to just go ham. Alright. Current gadget, focus. Interesting. I'm aware that I could have duplicated and ended the fight right there. It didn't seem like the right time for that. Alright, so we gotta be mindful of our uses, and we gotta make sure that we're looking for all available avenues of refuge. Like in this case, using the staff. I'm not usually big on staff, but hey, you know what? It could turn out to be just what the doctor ordered. Slap! Or in fact, that just makes it that easy. Alright, actually I'm kind of okay with this. Now we've got regular sword, not just short sword. And another short sword. Alright, so let's have a look at our gear. Now, I know it seems like I shouldn't be wasting duplicates. I know, you're trying to lecture me right now, aren't you, Cecil? But no, if I use up duplicate, it'll become my next gadget, so I think it's actually quite worth using. Let's also not be too afraid to use that focus gadget. Like that. We'll duplicate us a 6. Use staff again. Then we'll hammer. Then we'll hammer. And there we go. Kind of interesting how this works. I'm actually pretty down for it. I'll take the leather armor, thank you. And might as well drop in the other short sword. So we're going to want to use up the other short sword before we start up on the second one. Short sword! Alright, works nicely for me. So my guess is, yeah, that's what I would have done. See, unfortunately, the 6 doesn't really help too much. Short sword this one out. Bird! Aye! Well, I mean, I would be lying if I said I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, they're always like that when I come over here to record. Oh, hello, Grindstone. Alright, I accept. Probably not a good idea to upgrade equipment right now. And there we go. Alright. And for just a few minutes, I just get my face blasted with, "No, you need to be over here!" Which, you know, take it however you want. It's just something that I gotta deal with. It would be nice if you all didn't have to deal with it, but it's also possible you might not be able to hear them too clearly. I'm not 100%. I should have duplicated first. Oh well. That's going to be a painful fireball. Ugh. How dare you. All ones! Man, thanks, game. You're just the best. Okay, Marshmallow. You keep thinking that. I'll get you next time, Gadget! Wouldn't that be funny if that was her name? Hacksaw. Okay, well, not the biggest fan of Hacksaw, but, you know, it is one of the one tile-sized pieces of equipment we have. We'll deal with it. Plus, who knows what it'll become once we're done. Alright, Mr. Wizard, you're up next. Now, I know that's going to turn into magic dice. It might seem like, oh yeah, that's a good option. And yes and no. Alright, I gotta rely on Plasma Gun to get some damage done, so let's actually not be too quick to just throw things around. Now, I do also have that regular sword that I can use. Alright, kind of running low on offensive stuff here, and he's about to do a whole bunch of damage to me. Owie, owie. Ow, fuck my face. Alright, and we have another plasma gun, thanks to the brave sacrifice of the short sword. And at this point we take leather armor off, put regular sword on. But yeah, we really need something aggressive. Two-handed sword, that could do the job. Working with duplicate, that's actually pretty good. So, we'll put that up first. Staff. Okay, it's good to see you back, buddy. And you are Bump. Alright, well, we don't need Bump yet. But I do think it's more useful than Hacksaw, so in it goes. Okay, so I think when two-handed sword is up, I'm going to want to replace it with whip. When whip is up, I'll replace it with staff. Actually, I'll probably do staff first and then whip. Which means, actually, this is an opportunity to upgrade something. But first things first, let's smash your face in. Well, you know I gotta do 12 damage here. Wait. I figured that would be the case, but get one more use out of Grindstone. You know, we actually have lethal right now, and it'd be stupid not to take the opportunity. Just get out of this fight without taking damage? Yes, please. Another dice! Woo! Let the excitement fill your blood! That sounded odd. I don't know why I said it like that. There we go. Oh. Use this. And again, I can actually end the fight right now. It means I have to... Oh, never mind. I can. Yes, I can. I'm a liar. Alright, so this rule set is interesting, but, you know, as it would imply, you need all sorts of stuff to get you through. Hacksaw really isn't all that useful. I would rather have Dagger. Smush together. Combined dice value -1. Alright! Let's buy Laments just to make sure we have something to use. Okay, we will definitely use Whip against Snowman. Against Super Baby Squid. Let's see, do we have anything that's particularly good? Yes, actually, Lament. And then we'll also put up Sword, just because. There we go. It's better to have more offense against Baby Squid, just to get the fight over with. All right, little Squiddy, let's do this. Alright, I only have one duplicate and one bump left. And I want to get a little bit more out of Sword. Actually, I want to get a little bit more out of that plasma gun. Okay, so it might not have been a bad idea to come in with leather armor to mitigate some of the incoming damage, but oh well. Also, I admittedly kind of forgot that you had... bumps, so yeah. Yeah, but you're gonna use the 2 and the 4, so why even bother with the cement? Oh, you got a bunch of uses of it. Oh, you're just a big old jerk. Alright, well at least that's over. Come up here, grab another staff. Alright, so against you, I want to go Whip and Staff. I only have one use of Duplicate, one use of Bump, so let's make sure that whenever I need it, it counts. Ooh. That's right. Alright, so plasma gun. Didn't really need it there, and I'm gonna use up plasma gun before I... Oh yes, please burn yourself. Make my life that much easier. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Broken Gadget has no effect. Man, why you gotta say it like that? Let's make sure we have a gadget. Mega Bump. Alright, now actually I could use Mega Bump to create all sorts of dice. So, I mean, if you want to give me... Okay, Short Sword is okay, but I was going to say, if you want to give me if you want to give me another... If you want to give me a dagger, that would be even more useful. Whip, Counterfeit, Lament. Alright. Interesting. Alright. I know I'm burning through my durability pretty quickly doing this, but I think it's worth it just to get the fight, just to get this particular fight over with faster. And now I'm cursed. Oh, joyous day, Kalu Kalay! That's what I thought. I just realized I might have screwed myself here. And you know, without knowing what exactly it is I have to work with, so as soon as I have a visible 6, then I can use it for whip. Alright, so I can win this fight. Now, admittedly, I probably should have... I probably should have frozen some of his dice first, but oh well. I don't think there's much he's going to be able to do to stop me at this point. Save your limit break. Alright, what do I want to copy? What seems useful? Yeah, the question is, will it duplicate it? Will it copy it with 1 use or 4? That's kind of the question with all of these, is will it copy it with at maximum? Or will it copy it at a degraded point? Make a copy of duplicate, short sword, regular sword, staff. Alright, so there's a reason why I went with that, even though it looked like a bad choice. Treasure, treasure, shop. Alright, so once we're through Loud Bird, we should be able to get through to some stuff that I can actually use. Alright, so you only have one left, so we're gonna boop. Then you turn into a clone device, which actually will allow further use of my stuff. Shouldn't have used the force now that I think about it. Burn. I like burn because the computer will almost always just use the burn dice regardless, and it just makes it that much more usable and abusable. But also, I absolutely hate Loud Bird. It is easily the worst enemy, at least in my opinion. Okay, so I just need to hit him with the staff one more time, not that that's ever going to happen. Oh, I might be able to. Alright, he just misplayed, so I can now capitalize on that. Except I can't. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm trying to break silence. Well, whatever, I'll be able to end it next time. Or next turn, not next time. There we go. Now, for the next fight, I should go in with some fresh gear and some worn gear in order to supplement what I have. Hello, Plasma Blaster. Alright, so Shovel equipped itself, that's good. Staff is about to get worn, but I have a fresh Shovel and a fresh Plasma Blaster. Very good. Now we can take on our next quarry, which will be Wicker Man, just to get to that treasure chest. We should also be thinking about what gadget we want to take into the boss fight with us. Yeah, it's focus. Weaken one of your pieces. Not the one I wanted to really weaken, but oh well. There we go. The gadget is what really makes the inventor interesting to me. It's because she's pretty much always got access to something that she can use. Alright, so now we'll put that back in. We got 3 shovels, 3 plasma blasters, fresh keyblade, that, and we're ready to make another gadget. Alright. Give me the health. I can also get healing crystal from here. There is one more piece of gear that I gotta fight through Paper Knight to get. I'm at full health, let's just do it. You're also weak to fire. Interesting. So, that having been said, I don't really want to burn through Short Sword or Duplicate just yet. I want to make sure I can do as much damage as possible. There we go. And I should have her next turn. 7 damage, that hurts. We'll do it with Keyblade. Fabap! Done. It's not fair! It's not fair! I'm telling Lady Luck! Wow, you're the same sort of spoiled little brat that Lady Luck herself is. Mad burn, dude. Alright, I think it'd be in our best interest to upgrade Toxic Ooze, and we'll take that into the boss fight with us. Alright, Banshee is going to give us hell. I'm already aware of that. Let's just get it done and over with. I'm also noticing that I probably should have brought some fresh equipment into this fight. So honestly, this might be where I get ended. Oh, you bastard. Alright, so the difficulty in this mission is that you really have to play super careful. Like, if you needed to Batman things with the witch, you really gotta do that with this episode of The Inventor. Yeah, I think I'm just done, unfortunately. Yeah, Banshee, why you gotta be so strong? And me, why I gotta be so stupid? Yep, that's it. Actually, maybe not yet. Yeah, no, I made the mistake of coming in here with used gear. So, whoopsie. No worries, we'll get it next time. But yeah, that one's definitely hard. Is it as hard as the Warrior episode? I'm gonna say probably not. I think I just need to be paying more attention. But that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. We'll definitely give it another try. Inevitability of Rust, you win this time. Thank you everyone for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to the channel to see more in the video. Drop a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Of course, the best thing you can do with the video is to share it with a friend. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you. Happy gaming!